It's Week 14 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Bengals and the Cowboys under the lights on Monday night.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chuck yardage, run after run, and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm and run game going first.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who started all 17 games a year ago. Now in his third season out of UNC, here's Sam Howell.
Hey, it's very easy for me to use all these psychological cliches, Kate, right? Got to flush it. You got to play one play at a time. You got to flush last week's 5-interception performance. But the reality is you got to be in the moment. You can't even be thinking about last week. You got to think about every play, guard that ball with everything you got, and most importantly, help your team find a W.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now, this is a list that hurts a lot more this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way. And every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end are often the ones who make a postseason run.
And the fair catch made here at the 15. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wilson now from the gun. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Powell from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Pass on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Back to the air. Howell after the pick. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. And the shotgun. Howell. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Howell out of the shotgun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, a carry by Williams. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he can't reel it in. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Daniel Whelan on the punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one is out of bounds. No return on the kick. The Bengals and running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Wilson throwing, 3rd and 1. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, right, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
To the air on 1st down. Howell. Komet brings it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Howell off the play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Bengals, down Russell Wilson, headed back to the field now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Montgomery now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. His forward gets a couple of yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Howell. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Defense showing blitz. Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now Howell to throw. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing 1 man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd and long for him here. Throw complete to Williams. And that will not be enough for a first down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Howell back to throw. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Another run for Williams. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Throwing now, Howell. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action here with Howell.
6-yard line.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ross off the play fake. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Wilson now from the gun. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And the shotgun, Howell. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Wilson with it on 1st. This one's taken in by Hill. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Cordell Flott there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wilson looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Bengals are on the move here. Russ is cooking again. Montgomery hauls this one in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop it behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it. Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Cowboys 10. Tyler Bass set to
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yep.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Bass on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Cowboys 10.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. He put some juice on. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys chop some of the lead off before the half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it an 11-point ball game. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Wilson on 1st and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on first down. Howell. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Howell from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Brock Purdy, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, is touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Russ now from the gun. He finds Dotson left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. That's incomplete left side. Xavier will get the target on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Wilson to throw again. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. This is Montgomery. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Russ is going to cook here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Running left, it's Montgomery. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Wilson now from the gun. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Looking for the back that time.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
The Cowboys are out for another look on offense alongside QB Sam Howell. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So no return on that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carry here for Montgomery. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Play stopped by Damone Clark. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Foul out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down, Howell. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. The shotgun, Howell. Completed here to Komet. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They've run this this 12-yard hot route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately?
Touchdown, Dallas! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for two here.
They'll line up for the two-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. We're down to a two-point difference as they send the kick away. Scott now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with third down and 5. Russ setting to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.
They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push this to an 8-point game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Bengals push the lead to 2 scores now. Pass now to kick this away.
Set to kick off.
Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's Howell, 1st and 10. He finds Brown right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Howell. Throw complete to Thielen. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Davis gets it from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Throw complete to Williams. And this one does not go far.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Throwing on 3rd, Howell. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They bring a tight end in motion right. Going forward, it's Williams. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Option play. Here's Montgomery. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. Flush down now to his left. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
That one intended for Jahan Dotson. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys about set to take over. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it'll be 2nd down. Howell from the gun. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Howell. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Howell throwing for it. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
No gain on second and long, and it leaves them behind the chains on third. Shotgun snap for Wilson. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs, just as they did. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now this offense ready to head back out. The turnover on downs only led to 3, obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Howell. He'll get this one to Brown. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bengals.
2nd and 4. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Davis up the middle. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Russ is going to cook here. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Russ off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to the well again. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 5 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bengals ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Wilson now from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Dallas.